everybody, welcome to the happy side of YouTube. We are going to have a great time today. How are you? Comment down below how you guys are feeling. I genuinely want to know, and I would love to comment back to some of you guys if you're early. Basically today I am going to be finding some water slime recipes that only contain one other ingredient than water. So it's one ingredient water slime, and for the first one you're going to be using some Daiso clay. So I have some pink Daiso clay, I have some Daiso clay, and it's all just like obviously normal Daiso clay. And what you want to do is put this in your bowl. So all you need to add in is a little bit of water. So I'm just going to pour in a little bit at a time, and I will show you guys what happens. Where everything's mixed together, all you have to do is go put this in the refrigerator for 5 hours. So let's go do that. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like after being in the refrigerator for 5 hours. I actually probably didn't put it in for 5 hours. It probably ended up only being about 4 or 3 hours, and it just looks really shiny and a little more flat than before because it was in there. But I am going to just see how the texture is. So the texture is kind of like before, but a little more stretchy, so we are going to take it out. As you guys can see, this definitely made a really nice Daiso clay slime, and you didn't need any glue for it, and all you need is some water. So this first recipe was really successful, and you can even make perfect little swirls with this. For this next one ingredient water slime, you are going to be needing some crystal ice, and it kind of is like hair gel but different. So I got this one at the store because I heard it's great for making hair gel slimes and it's super thick, so I thought this would work well for this recipe. And I did make one batch of slime with this one time, and it was just a one ingredient slime where I just used the hair gel, and it made a super thick kind of over activated feeling slime. So I think if we add the water, it will make a perfect texture. So for this recipe, you're going to be needing an airtight container, so I'm going to be putting it straight into the container. So starting off, you just need to add in your clear ice, and I'm just going to see if I can add all of this in, and it's kind of satisfying actually. So I added in some blue food coloring, and it's having a weird reaction where basically it's bubbling up a ton, but I'm going to keep mixing it up, and it's still pretty clear. It just has a lot of air bubbles from me mixing in the hair gel, but it will have time to clear up. So I'm just going to flatten that out, and we're going to add in some water. So I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of water because I think that will help make the slime super stretchy. And then we're going to just basically leave this here for 24 hours, and I will show you guys what happens after that. So I'm just going to flatten this out a little bit and try to scrape it off the sides as much as I can. I think that's as good as we can get it, and I definitely think that the little bit of slime on the sides will kind of drip down into the main bit of slime. And now all you have to do is add on a lid. So I'm just going to add this on, and we will see this in 24 hours. So I am going to take this out. Wait. Okay, the texture is actually even better than I was hoping because it's a little more stretchy, because when I made the first batch, it wasn't really that stretchy, and I'm sorry that the lighting is a little different. I'll try to fix it to make it more like yesterday's, but it's just more stretchy because the first time I made this type of slime, it was super duper, like, I guess it was thick, but it just didn't stretch at all. So the water definitely 100% did the trick, and I'm super happy with how this turned out because usually when I make hair gel slimes, it isn't this thick of a texture and as clear, so I'm really happy with this. This next recipe I saw on another YouTube channel, and it said that you can mix hand sanitizer with water and it should make some slime. So we will see how this works. I have a few different hand sanitizers. It does still count as one ingredient because, I mean, they're all hand sanitizers, but we are going to mix this up. So I'm just going to add in all of these hand sanitizers because pretty much all of them are kind of like a half full bottle, because one time I did a hand sanitizer slime test and I tested all these hand sanitizers. So we will add in about that much, I think, is how much they added in the video. So I have my hand sanitizer in there, and I'm going to go get some water to add to this, and we will put it in the freezer for 45 minutes, I'm pretty sure the video said. Okay, I'm gonna add in our water, and I really wanna mix this, but I think you're just supposed to put it in the refrigerator, so let's go do that. It has been 30 minutes since I put this in the freezer, and this is what it looks like. It looks a little bit watery, but I'm not sure, so we will just mix this up. Wait, is it actually thickening up? I'm gonna keep mixing. I don't know what I did because it's definitely not slime, and in the video it made this like super thick jelly slime, and for me it just made this stuff, and it actually is about the texture of glue, but this one definitely didn't work, so I'm sorry guys, this slime was a fail. For our last recipe, you are going to be needing a Vaseline. I picked up this tiny little adorable one. Even though it costed the same as the big one, I just thought this one was so cute. Literally, here, I'll compare it to the big one, because here is the normal sized one, and here's the mini. I just think it's adorable. So here is a bowl, and I'm going to just use this one, and we will take all of it out into here. So I managed to get out almost all of the Vaseline, so I'm going to add in a little bit of water, and we will go microwave this, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So I just took it out of the microwave, and we will see what has happened. I'm just going to, wait, whoa. I definitely feel the Vaseline texture has changed, but I'm not sure if it's slime. Here, I'm gonna try to take out as much as I can. Actually, wait, what? This actually is 100% like slime, except it has this different, really, really stretchy texture, and I actually think it's kind of cool. But I'm 100% like actually super surprised. I kind of just added this in as a little fun experiment, and I didn't think anything would happen, but it actually has definitely worked, because I don't know why. I think it was because after I put it in the microwave, I cooled it by putting it into the freezer and had a reaction. So we'll see if this melts, and I will update you guys in a second. This is how the slime looks after putting it in the refrigerator. So as you guys can see, it actually is pretty much like slime. And the one thing I would say is that after a few minutes of playing with it, it does start to melt a little bit. But I would definitely say this recipe does work. The thing is it does, when you buy this, come with the tiniest little bottle for $2.99. So you can buy a bottle of clear glue also for $2.99. So I don't know if it's the most worth it method, but if you guys want to test it for fun, I would recommend it. I wanted to take a quick second to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Genuinely, I had a great time hanging out with you guys, and if you had a great time too, you should definitely subscribe, as well as go follow me on Instagram at jsh.diy, because that'd be super cool. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later today. Bye!